Today on Chump to Champ, I forget how to speak, time travel jiggery pokey, and we have another go at spanking de cock. G'day there, gang. Welcome to Chump the Champ. I'm Walynds, but most people call me Wally. Today we are back for our second season at the helm of Cercle Brugge and our first full season at the helm here. We've made some interesting transfers. If you haven't checked it out, go quickly check out the transfer special from the last episode. I've only got two updates to bring you from that. We have signed this guy, Axel Desjardins, this Canadian fella here. He's pretty good. He will give Tosi a run for his money as first team goalkeeper. He is fairly professional, so it's going to be good for him to mentor the younger keepers we have on the list. And yeah, it takes away my anxiety about Tosi getting injured. You know what it was like when we were only relying on Timothy Gouger and Ejahiri in past seasons, both with Sarang and Kefin Druids respectively. So he's just a good across-the-board option, and I reckon that is it. We do need to get a few of these fellows out on loan, like probably Bram Roos might end up going out on loan once the Silva Lopez gets over his injury. Dumont I think he's already on the loan list. Yeah, Dumont will be sent out on loan. What's Diesel's training facilities like? No, we'll sort on that later. You don't want to see that. You're here to watch us play some football. Tactics and selection-wise, I've pretty much stuck with what we know. I am keen to try out two up front at some stage and play a 4-2-4, but we will start with what was working at the end of last season because, let's face it wasn't broken, so we're not going to fix it. So today we start with Tosi in the goals. The back four is Ganaka, Marcelovic for Brugge, who have finally developed the partnership. Nice to see. And Mohamed Valentin on his debut with the club here, like Mr. Speedy Boy here. Good mentals, looking to see good things from him. Berla Markby plays as the deep line playmaker, and I'm pairing him up with Martins today. I just want to see what Martins is about. Now he's got a full season under his belt. Or a full pre-season under his belt. Actually, I've changed my mind. I've already changed my mind. Canute comes in there. And we'll go in with a similar midfield to last year. Canute, Berlamarque, Romero in between Cunny and Rubio up front. And probably controversially, Abel Montoya gets the start up front. The 199 centimetres of Colombian excellence is going to get a run in his first run out with the club. He's going to get a start. Denki may not be happy with that, but we'll live. Like Rodriguez, you are not getting number 3, son. You can have 33. And Bram Roos, you can just have... do you know what? You can have 27. Submit the numbers. Let's get on with this. Wow, a bit rusty. I haven't actually played a game of Football Manager for over a week now, so this is going to be just as interesting for me as everybody. Rightio, so we take on newly promoted KVC Westerlo. Ben Hain, P. Arsenal man. I'm just going to leave that alone. Right, none of our old boys there that have been bought off Sarang. No, all good. Rightio, let's go out there and get into it. What are we going to say here? We're going to pump the fists, and we're going to be favourites, and we should be winning this comfortably. They're pretty motivated. The boys are ready. We have signed a new assistant manager as well to boot. So there we go. We're still 4 players short of having a full team of new gens. What have we got here up against us here? They've still got 3 non-new gens as well. There we go. 10 years into the save and there's still plenty of the old boys kicking about. Rightio. Here it is. First match of the season at home against Westerlo. Let's see if we can do what we need to do here and put a good start on the season. I do not like them starting. Like regular viewers of the channel will know how much this annoys me. Concerns with the side, just a little bit of a lack of pace with Montoya, and if he's actually quick enough to play. Berlamarque's through on one of his runs. Berlamarque early, chips the keeper, and Alessandro Berlamarque gets the season off to an absolute ripping start. It's taken all of 30 seconds for us to get the scorekeeper to get his pencil out and mark on the score sheet here. Look at this. This is a lovely ball. Rubio at the centre of everything here. Berlamarque takes one touch and then has no dramas chipping the keeper. That is very, very, very good stuff early in the season here, and I like it. I highly approve, and I want to see more of it. So, yeah, all I'm saying is that Denke, especially towards the end of the last season, that 15 pace and his ability to run all day really does pay dividends in that pressing forward role. So I might play Montoya in a different role. Right, Bellomarque, edge of the area. Romero! And I was also saying at the end of last season, I'd like to see Camilo Romero get on the score sheet a bit more. Well, Camilo Romero's on the score sheet. It's taken him 17 minutes and about 5 seconds. And we are away here. Knackers with a lovely throw in. Back to Cooney, and Knackers with his crossing. Valentin down. Bellomarque involved in both goals. Valentin involved in both goals. Things are looking good for us so far. Right, another highlight for us. Geez, a good early season. The referee nearly gets in the way there. Right, big Freddie Canute and Bellomarque play the 1-2. They find Romero. Romero plays the through ball for Cooney. And he's off the mark on debut. Oh, my God. What is going on here? Cercle Brugge are absolutely rampant here. Absolutely rampant against, well, it wasn't really Cercle Brugge old rivals. It was Serang old rivals, Westerlo. Cooney is through here, and that's a lovely finish. He's beat the keeper on his near stick there. The keeper will not be impressed with that. And this is the best start we could have hoped for. Absolute best start we could have hoped for. Always knew that we had the basis of a good team here. Just needed perhaps a bit of spit and polish in a couple of areas. Rubio was one part of that puzzle. He goes to the back stick. And Maselevic. That's the new free kick routine with Maselevic hiding at the back stick and not the front stick. And it has come off absolutely sweet as honey here. Look at this. It really is precision with those corners, Rubio. He's going to get a lot of assists this year, Rubio. Rightio, Rubio again. This time it's big Freddie Canute. This one's offside, perhaps. We're going to go have a look. Well, we're not going to have a look. The very accurate referee's going to have a look at this here. Referee's poking his ear hole. And the goal is awarded. The goal is awarded here. Rubio again finds... Oh, it's Montoya. I thought it was Canute. It wasn't. It's the big man doing exactly what we want him to do. 199 centimetres of Colombia's finest there has just nodded the ball home, and he's off the mark here early in the piece. So where does this leave Kevin Denke if this goes well? Well, it leaves Kevin Denke playing in a shadow striker role in behind, perhaps. Or just playing two up front, especially against the weaker sides like this. There's probably an argument to be made to play two up front against these guys. We're going to outstretch the arms. It's about as good a first half as you like to see. Well done so far. I 100% agree. All the boys on the bench are complacent. We'll have none of that, gentlemen. We'll have none of that. Having said that, we are 5-0 up at half-time. Oh, wow. All right, Romero finds Cooney. Cooney with his pace again. Cooney with pace from distance this time, Cooney, but he can't score from there. That was terrible. You have to hold me up on these cunny puns, because I'm going to have to be careful how I say it as well, because that's going to come out wrong, and I'm going to use a word that YouTube don't like, and that's not good. Right, we're only a bounce mentality here. Right, who is coming off for a wee rest? We're going to do what we wanted to do before. Actually, we're not. We're just going to bring on... Actually, what are we going to do here? I have a think about this. I'd like to give Ruse half an hour. He can have 20 minutes later in the game, I guess. Martins can tackle as well, can't he? Yeah. All right. He comes on as a defensive midfielder for the start with Martins, and then we'll push him up later when we bring Ruse on, if that's how we go. All right, on you come, Wayne Martins. And who was it? Verbrugge was a little tired, but we'll wait. We'll give him a bit longer. And I'm pretty keen to bring Romero off for Denke in behind. Porce a lot. Right, let's get him out there. Punt the fist. Gonna tell him, yeah, he doesn't care. He's reasonably new around here. He's not up with the fist pumping yet. A couple of bad performances there from a couple of Westerlo guys. Right, there's Pye on the side there. Back to Lopez. That should be cut out by our boys easily. No, it falls to Birch. Birch knocks her back to Dayams. Well, it's good to see they've got some sort of highlight. I'd like to see how we deal with this defensive light. Verbrugge down to Bellomarque. Bellomarque should be quite good in this deeper role here. He's not... Well, that's a interesting run from Maselevic, but Rubio's not up to it. He's actually quite suited to that. Not as suited as Big Frank, but he is quite suited to that deep line playmaker role, and he's reasonably defensively responsible. Got some good stats. Cooney tries to get there. That was probably a bit ambitious from Rubio that time. Cooney again will go from the edge of the area. Cooney finds that bottom corner. Oh my God, have we signed ourselves an absolute superstar here on the left wing? We've given him the number 11, and he's certainly playing like a number 11. I mean, traditionally, number 7 probably on the left side. English fans, let me know, because I'm not up with these things. But Cooney, whoo, what a strike that is. And we're going to bring those substitutes on now. So we're going to swap Martins and Bellemarque around. Bellemarque can come off for new boy Bram Roos, and Romero could come off for Denke. But what we're going to do is we're going to go to tactics, and I mean, Denke can kind of play there. Not particularly well, but he can kind of play there. But we're going to play the 2 boys up front. Probably swap those 2 around. Nah. Actually, do you know what? We're going to try Denke here. We're not going to mess the form. We're going to play Denke as a shadow striker there. You'll get there, son. You'll get there. You only got a half star now, but you're class. You're class. A lot of complacent boys out there, but there's a lot of assured boys as well. Right, give team talk. Pump the fist. Actually, we're going to pump the fist for him. Get out there and make a difference. I have faith in you. We're going to outstretch the arms. Go out and have some fun on your debut. They're both motivated. Fantastic stuff here. Fantastic stuff. Obviously, we 100% know what we're doing here, and we're a professional outfit. And we can manage an online football club without too much of a drama. Claude Cooney is running out of legs there on the left there. But it is really good to have such deep options. Martins looks like he might rate well here. But, wow, couldn't ask for a better start to the season. Newly promoted team. Absolutely smash them 6-0. That's what we want to see. Look at that. Absolutely stunning performance from the back four. Mohamed Valentin on debut for the club. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much indeed. Let's get to the dressing room and let's outstretch the arms here. Good win, a good performance. Well done. Well done. Well done. A few of the bench players there. Not so keen. Rightio. We're going to come. I haven't even looked who we're playing next. We're playing Charleroi, but we might have a quick look first. We might do a bit of time travel jiggery pokery. We might do a bit of time travel jiggery pokery in the middle. We might do a bit of time travel jiggery pokery in the middle. I finally got it out. Took me 3 goes, but I got there. Oh yeah, we got Tom the Cox AA again. I got to bring you AA again. We'll see if AA again. So just a couple of changes on the bench for this one, guys. Against Tom the Cox, AA Ghent, we have brought Dickie Diamond onto the bench for Vletnik, and Smekens comes in for Roos. Now I've given him a game. I've actually put him back in the under-18s. I had him in the senior squad for attitude adjustment. He's got fickle personality, but we'll sort that out when he's a bit older and he's ready to play in the first team. I think he's ongoing development will be better with a group of coaches that are better suited to coaching youngsters. So the lineup is the same as it was last game. Like I said, Tosi in the goal, Knackers, Maselevic for Brugge, and Valentin are the back four. Canute, Bellemarque in the centre of the park, Cooney, Romero, and Rubio as the supporting cast behind Denke. Now, we did have an injury in the last game so there are changes. What am I talking about? Montoya got injured. Of course he did. Because it's Football Manager. The boy has 2 appearances, 3 goals, 1 assist. Scored 2 fantastic goals with his head. He's just too tall. At 2 metres tall, standing in the middle of the box there, he is just too big. And Cooney and Rubio keep just and Romero as well, just keep putting the ball on his head. So Denke earns a reprieve at this stage from that little injury. A couple of guys gone out on loan. We've got rid of Regis Pierre on loan. Castellazzi's about to go on loan, and one of the other guys really looking at sending what's his name? The striker I didn't want to sign. I can't even remember his name. That's how keen I am. He hasn't even made the team today. I've got Fernandez on the bench and Boone instead of him. Supports a lot moves off the bench just for added flexibility that Boone offers playing across all the winger positions there now. So we actually won 6-0 again last game. So we are just absolutely pumping the goals in for fun at the moment. We're going to pump the fist. Actually, we're going to outstretch the arms and tell them to pick up where they left off last time. They're all pretty motivated, the boys, to be fair. And we don't even have the new Arse Man yet. I think I've got to put an ad out for the Arse Man or it bugged out. So I'm pretty sure I signed someone. I'm pretty sure I signed someone and a director of football. I know the new, not director of football, I know the new head of youth development's just signed. So I couldn't get the professional model citizen that I was after. So I just took a guy that was better than the one we had with a fairly professional personality. So that will have to do for now. We're going to encourage ourselves here against Tom the Cox boys here. This is probably going to be our first real test. Tom the Cox boys have only got 2 draws from the start of their campaign. Let's get the league table up here, shall we? There we go. You can see, so yeah, AA Ghent there. Only 3 points from 3 matches. Oh, that's the live table. So we would stay second on the table if things stay as they are, but I would really like to score a goal here, guys. I mean, this is the first highlight-free half of a game we've had for a long time. All right. Not good, lads. Not good. Fairly good crowd in attendance here today. Pump the fist. We've been the better team here. We're going to go give the secondary fist pumping to everybody. See if we can elicit some sort of performance from the boys here. Because it's been a bit quiet. We might go a little bit more positive in the second half here. And we're going to offer a little bit more encouragement. Rightio. A lot of our goals have actually started from throw-ins from Knackers on the side here. Right, Knackers goes to the byline. Doesn't have the big Colombian in the centre of the park, though, this time. And the ball gets knocked about to Canute. Canute goes in. Bella Marquis. Can't quite get anything on there. I think at the end of the day, that was Canute's. Oh, no. Mats Verbrugge has been absolutely hammered there. But Rubio running back. Again, the man with no defensive stats whatsoever. Constantly finds himself running back there. And causing problems for other teams' defences. Now, the front four have not been at all good today. Right, we are going to make an early sub. Bella Marquis is not looking like he's feeling it today. So he can come off for Wayne's Martins. We got Popovich to bring on if we need to at the back there. Are we looking at firing this up any other way? Not just yet. Not just yet. Going to pump the fist. Get out there. Make me proud. And now we're going to... Oh, we bugged out that corner. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. That's what I like to see. Rightio. We might... Oh, I don't know whether to go more attacking here. This is a bit of a ball fest. We're going to be a bit more expressive. And what other subs are we going to make here? What other subs are we going to make here? I think Romero needs to come off. He's absolutely verschnickered. Can Martins play there? Yeah, he kind of can. But I think I know what we're going to do. If Canute needs to come off as well, so does Romero. Right, so what do we do? So Raf Smekins comes on for Canute. And Romero can come out through either Fernandez or Boone. I think we're going to give Fernandez a run. We'll give him his debut. Advance forward, please. Attack, please. Rightio. And see if that can change things up a little bit here. And we're going to change the style. We're going to go for our custom wing play. Swap these two back around. Swap these two around. And that looks pretty good. That looks pretty good, rightio. Pump the fist, get the boys out there. Right, a good look at the new tactic here. Fernandez, inspired and motivated on his first fist pumping. I like the boy already. But can we find the goal? I mean, it's been bereft of highlights so far. There's been that one highlight in the second half, and the rest of it has been pretty quiet. Rightio. Unfortunately, it's their highlight here right at the end. You know Tom the Cock likes to do this, doesn't he? Oh, no, Martin. Ah! Bakabula. Again. Their wing-back keeps popping forward and scoring goals like that. That's what inverted wing-backs do for you boys and girls. I don't want to see you stinking replay. Well, wouldn't be like me to... We're going to go full attacking for the last little bit. Wouldn't be like me to consistently win against Tom the Cock. I mean, it's turned out to be a bit of the thing here. And he takes the bragging rights back after he took them off him firmly at the end of last season. Dagnammit and Codsana. Oh, I'm not overly disappointed. That is 6 points from 3 matches. I'm going to point the finger and say I'm just a bit disappointed there. So you should be motivated, all of you. All of you, right. It's not even like it was a second team lineup there. What happened out there? Congratulations to AA again. It's never nice to lose like that, especially when we deserve more, but I think we will be fine. I'm just going to go. I'd rather not discuss that now. I'd rather not talk about that at the moment. I should really bait Tom the Cock more. He started baiting me at the media at the end of last season, so I should start baiting him more. Of course the Cock's pleased with the win. Yeah, of course you want to beat your old employers. Of course you do. Right, we're coming back to you for the very next game, which is schedule, not scouting. Wrong S word. Which is the boys down the road, Bruges. And you know what? Then we might do Antwerp because it's a really big start of the season here. And then we're going to time travel a bit down here a bit. And we'll catch you up around the time here for the cup tie. Well, it's not a perfect start to the season, but it's pretty bloody good. I mean, we scored 12 goals in 3 games. A pity they were all in the first 2 or not in the third one. Don't forget to leave a like, guys. Drop a comment. Let me know where you think we're going to finish this season with the new squad. Let me know what you think of the new signings. Really keen to hear your feedback. And after you've done that, go check this video out here. It's another one that I made. I'm sure you'll like it. My name's Walynds. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.